Hello and welcome to Learn English program. I'm Dr. Madhuri and in this video I'm going to share the tips which you should follow to learn English, to study English, to improve English and to become a fluent speaker of English. Learning English is a dream for many people who are not native speakers. English is a second or foreign language for us. It's a global language. It's considered as the international library language. It has assumed the place of first language in education purposes, even in our country, India. So, it's not only the dream of a person to learn English, rather it has become the need of the hour. But to achieve this dream, to achieve this goal, as the learners of English as a second language, we need to follow some practical steps that I'm going to share in this video. So watch this video till the end. Stay tuned. Dear students, before I give you the practical tips to understand English, to learn English and to speak English fluently, let me point out towards an important point. Most of the learners of English as a second language, they want to be taught in their mother tongue, in their first language or in their regional language. And their plea is that they are not able to understand English, so they will not be able to understand the lesson. But here at this point, just think, what is your aim? Your aim is to learn English. Just remember, how did you learn speaking your first language, your mother tongue? By listening it. Am I right? You were able to speak fluently your native language, your mother tongue, before you were introduced to the series of its alphabet. So, for that reason, listen English. I do agree, you won't be able to understand even a bit in the beginning. It might happen, but please don't lose your heart. Don't give up. Please listen it again. Just pause the video and then listen it again. Though this method of learning may take a longer time, but it will be long lasting. For that reason, I'm giving you a practice of listening English in these videos. Watch this video till the end. That may be a turning point in your life. Trust me. The first step is to set specific goals. And don't forget to take a time frame like 3 months or 6 months or a year. You will achieve your goal in a set time frame that might be 6 months or 1 year or 2 years. Setting goal is really important, but setting yourself realistic goals is more important. That makes it achievable because it will help you to keep motivated and active. Suppose you aim to learn 25 or 30 new words daily. The achievement is dubious, it's uncertain. But if you think to learn these 30 words in 7 days or in a week, it sounds certain. You can practically achieve this goal. So, the first step is to set specific and realistic goals. The next step is to enhance your vocabulary. You can set a goal to learn 5 words daily and you will learn 2000 new words in a year. That surely boosts your vocabulary and you will not struggle to find words while speaking or writing or even at the time of reading and listening, and you will be able to understand far better. Yes, anybody can do that. It's very easy to set a goal, but it's quite difficult to be constant in the efforts that we are putting to achieve our goal. What should we do to be regular and to be constant? Yes, there is an answer to this question. Find the fun and interesting ways to learn new words and incorporate these ways in your daily routine. Here comes the most practical step, and that is surround yourself with English. You must be thinking, how? Well, you don't need to be in an English-speaking country to surround yourself with English. If you are in an English-speaking country, then without any effort, you will find English everywhere. But we need to do some efforts to surround ourselves with English. What should we do for that? Number 1. Find a speaking partner. Oh, it's okay if you don't have a speaking partner. Don't worry at all. Be your partner yourself and talk to yourself. Speak English. This is the only effective way of learning speaking English. And also, don't worry about your mistakes. The only mistake is not speaking. No matter where do you stay, no matter which country or place you belong to, no matter what ethnicity you have, no matter how old you are, the only thing that matters is the practice of speaking, whether correctly or with mistakes. Just speak every single day, at least for 10 minutes. Don't worry if you don't have matter or you don't have vocabulary, just try to speak. Don't worry about the grammatical mistakes which you unintentionally commit while speaking. Just speak and be constant and regular in this practice. But what to speak? This might be your question, your query. Be cool. Here is the answer. Talk to yourself. Just say aloud what words you have in your brain, what ideas are there. Sometimes you can use the words from your native language that you don't know in English. You can tell a story, narrate an event or a dialogue, or tell jokes, anything, but speak every day unfailingly. Speak English daily at least for 10 to 15 minutes. So, you need to practice listening and speaking every single day. Because listening will give you an incentive to your brain and you will be able to speak fluently. Just remember, how do you learn your native language? You just listened it and learned speaking it. The more you will listen, the more you will become competent in speaking. Do you want to know those interesting and fun ways to learn English? Well, I'm going to tell you 2 interesting ways to learn English. The first one is watching movies with English subtitles. I believe most of the people love to watch movies. And this is interesting as well as rewarding. 1 movie per week or 1 movie in 2 weeks. And that would provide you a huge exposure, and while watching you will learn subconsciously or effortlessly linguistic attributes like voice quality, volume, tone, voice modulation, intonation, articulation and pronunciation. Don't worry about these high-sounding technical words because you will learn all these techniques effortlessly and without knowingly while watching movies. The second fun way is the imitation. Try to imitate the characters and their dialogues in the movie. It might sound funny in the beginning, but as we all know that everybody is a mimicry artist. This imitation technique will surely amuse you and you will have a wonderful, fun learning experience. The next step is for those who really want to take their English at the advanced level, and that's reading. Be it reading books or newspapers, articles, blogs, magazines, etc. It helps to improve vocabulary, spelling, grammar, and pause writing skills. Please do read at least 4 to 5 pages every day. It approximately takes 20 minutes to half an hour depending upon the content. But remember to begin reading the material or stuff of your interest. Read that stuff that you can understand, at least 50 to 60% of it. Otherwise, you might lose the interest and won't be able to keep it up, this practice of reading. Initially, you might not find it interesting, but believe me, gradually you will love it. The next step is to learn grammar rules. Although it might sound boring for most of the learners, but it's required if you really want to take the level of your English to the advanced one. If it's not possible to study grammar every day, then you can choose at your convenience any one day of the week and just 30 minutes in a week. Yes, it's quite feasible to spend 30 minutes a week. This way, by being constant and regular, you can learn approximately 50 grammar topics in a year. I know you must have been working very hard to learn, to study, and to speak English fluently. But sometimes you are not able to get the desired results. So, I have suggested some practical and effective tips in this Learn English program. Now, let us quickly revise all of them. The first one is set specific and realistic goals. Second, boost your vocabulary. Third, surround yourself with English. Fourth, watch movies and imitate the dialogues. Fifth, speak every day. Practice reading and grammar rules regularly. And the last one is believe in yourself. Be confident. Be constant. Don't worry about your mistakes. Speak every day. Speak more, learn more, and grow more. Achieve your destination. Please subscribe the channel, and if you have really liked this lesson, please like and share. Thank you. Happy learning.